FC25 is one of the hardest football games ever released. A lot of players are struggling and it can be hard to find the right tactics and formation. So that's why today I have found the best meta tactics to get you more wins, score more goals, and earn you better rewards in EAFC 25. For cheap and fast, reliable FC25 coins, check out MMOEXP. The link is down below. And use the code MattHD for 5% off all of your orders. Welcome to the new meta tactics post-patch in Ultimate Team right now. These are sensational tactics that will get you more guaranteed wins straight away. These are so fun to use in attack and defense collectively. The team is stunning. No matter the budget, this formation will help you get more wins in the game. And right now, it's hard to score. This is a formation that opens up those 5 in the back defenses as well. It's really brilliant. Now, this is the current team I'm using on my road to glory, and it's a great team, right? It's a 0 spend account. However, if you've got like a 10k team, 100k team, million coin team, 10 million coin team, this will get you way more goals than you've previously been scoring. Now, what formation, though, are we going to today? It is a brand new formation that I've not spoken about yet on the channel until now. More and more pro players are using this day by day, and it's gathering momentum, and it's going to be a brand new formation in this game. And I've seen this being spoken about a lot, how meta this is, and I haven't really believed it until I tried it. Guys, I went 5-0 in FUT Champs playoffs, played really well. I beat players that I would normally lose to, and then I went 6-1 in the first 7 games of the FUT Champs finals using these tactics. Now, let's get into it though. 4-2-1-3 is the new meta tactic. Please have a go at this. You will get so many more wins using these guys. And if you play in a calm build-up kind of style where you're taking your time, you're dribbling using R1. I actually scored more goals in my weekend league this week with the 4-2-1-3 than the 4-2-3-1, which you know I love as well. Difference is though, the 4-2-1-3 honestly for me has been better in defense, way better. My team is like playing against 6 at the back when I'm defending. It's ridiculous. It's a bit overpowered, to be honest, but it works a treat. Now, the player roles I will be getting into. We've got to actually adjust every single one of those. However, let's get into it. 4-2-1-3 is going to be the go-to formation for these tactics. They are so fluid. They're really brilliant. Short passing here is going to be my build-up style. Normally, I'm a balanced kind of player, even sometimes counter. But in this formation, short passing does work best. Players will come short to support the ball carrier rather than make forward runs. Although it says that, I still find my players make insane runs. If you've got someone like Griezmann, the Thuram striker from Inter Milan, if you've got Sophia Smith, Alex Morgan, they'll still make brilliant runs in this formation. Just because it says that does not mean they don't. So kind of ignore that. They still really make good runs, and that shouldn't be the case. Either way though, 4-2-1-3 is the formation. Short passing is the build-up style. Now, defensive approach has got to be 70 here. And I started with 50, but found that when I had 70, my defense and midfielders played way more closer together, which made it harder to break down for my opponents. And I've got to say a massive thank you to Div10Moment on Twitter. He's discovered these tactics and they are absolutely broken, guys. Honestly, I can't believe how good these are. I'm going to continue using these. And not only that, I've also gotten to the elite division myself with these tactics. They are so fun. If you haven't followed on Twitter, guys, the link is down below. And it's amazing, man. So 4-2-1-3, short passing and defensive approach. Make sure you have got 70 on the defensive approach, guys. That is a must do. So as long as you got these 3 tactics selected, you will be laughing. Now let's get you some more wins, all right? What do you do with the player roles? Well, let's go through the team. So in goal, what I want to do, guys, is definitely have goalkeeper and defend. I wouldn't have balance. I wouldn't have, sweeper keeper. Just literally have goalkeeper, defend. That's all you need to do for that one. Now, in the right back position, really important position, by the way, in not only this game, but this formation. To make this work, guys, we've got to get it right. So you want to go very basic here, actually, and go fullback and then actually balance. That still gives me a very defensive right back compared to, for example, attacking wing back or wing back. And I find it works best. If I go defend, sometimes my fullbacks just don't get too far of the pitch, anywhere near where I want them to be. So on balance, I feel like it's the best of both worlds, right? If I want to attack, the fullbacks can join the attack. If I want to defend, they're also there. So the right back position, guys, make sure you've got fullback and balance. Exact same For the left back position here as well, this worked really well for me in the weekend league finals, and to be honest, my fullbacks were great all weekend league, and they felt really good and solid, and they were often just, you know, in a line in this defense. They were always in line. They weren't too high up, weren't too far back. They're great in this formation. So DeMarcus Beasley there, guys, and Kyle Walker, my fullbacks on those tactics. Now, right centre back and left centre back here, again, like the goalkeeper position, no real surprises there. Also, where you can in this formation, make sure you've got the plus on the player role, and they're also in the same position. For example, in this formation, I actually did start off with a different right winger than I've currently got in Phil Foden. The reason why I'm saying this is because if you've got a player who's out of position, for example, I was using Adama Traore, who has not got the right wing position, which I don't know how he hasn't, by the way. He seems to always play there in real life. But in Ultimate Team this year, he's not got the right wing position, and sometimes he would literally just stand still. So where you can, make sure you have a player who has not only got a plus player role, but also is in the right position. That's a really important thing, guys. Make sure your players are in their position. Anyway, defenders, as in centre backs there, guys, have as basic as you can. Defender and defend. By doing that, they will then play in an entire line going forward and going back. Obviously, the fullbacks will push on a slightly higher, but when defending, this is a stunning formation for defending. And I know a lot of you are struggling, and I'm here to help you out. So next up is some very interesting tactics here. I've actually tried 2 alternate tactics, but the one I'm going to go with is for the 2 CDMs. And again, if you can have a player role plus or plus plus, please do. It helps out a lot. I'm going to go for holding and defend on both. I did try the tactic roaming and deep playing playmaker with Gravenberch, but it didn't work as well. He was a bit too high up, I found. Whereas, you know, if I lose the ball in this formation now, I've got a proper CDM there in Gattuso and Thuram to really defend well. And as I said before, it defends like a 6 at the back and then attacks in a really good way as well. So there's the defense cover, guys. There are the CDMs. The CDMs, man, are so vital here. Make sure you've got a strong CDM here, please, guys. You have to. It's really nice. So the cam position, though, is, again, really important. And I've tried alternate variations here. I've tried Shadow Striker. But in this formation, though, the cam would get too far ahead of the CDMs. So what you want to do is literally have Playmaker. I think this is the best meta option for the cam spot anyway. As I said before, though, when I was 6-1 in champs, 5-0 in playoffs, guys, the cam position with the Playmaker was running through defenses. They couldn't handle the Playmaker player role there, and my cam is actually Thomas Brolin. So make sure you have Playmaker. I wouldn't have roaming. I would just have Playmaker, guys. If you have roaming, they don't seem to link to the CDMs as well, and you will fire in a lot of R1 passes to this position. So make sure you've got Playmaker and then balance. Now, this is where things get a bit interesting. So for the right wing position, we're actually going to go there for inside forward, and that is different to the 4-2-3-1. However, having that option for the right winger in this team to come inside, that means finesse shots are now a possibility, and they are still broken. However, it's not only that, guys. You also have to go roaming. This works really, really nicely. The options that gives me is amazing as well. My right wing here is honestly all over that front line on the right side. The 1-2s that are now available to me with my striker now are brilliant. I mean, you can see the heat map there, guys. Look how narrow he gets there. The passes I can now do are better as well from my right back to right wing. This is the best tactic, guys. I really love these. So inside forward and roaming. Now we'll go over to the left wing spot here, and we're actually going to go with the same player role but different focus. Now this works well because it still leaves me to have more options in attack, and I like that it's different to my right winger, which makes it harder to predict for defenses. They think both my wingers will be on the same instructions, right? Well, guess what? They're not. This makes Sterling come in a bit behind the striker and then a bit ahead of the cam really nicely. He cuts in a lot. And balance. Make sure to have that, guys. Don't have attack, don't have roaming there for left winger. Make sure to have balance. That is the best tactic. Now, the striker position, you need someone who scores for fun. Someone with at least like 85, 86 finishing. Sophia Smith right now with these tactics, she's broken beyond belief. Griezmann is outrageous. I mean, there's so many good options right now, guys. Icon strikers, obviously, as well. However, we're going to go with the, for me, most meta tactic in the game right now, advanced forward plus. Make sure you've got the advanced forward on here, guys, for this. And also don't have attack on this one. This way, they don't move too much. Their pure focus there is scoring goals. And there they are, guys. Use the attack in this formation. So we've got the 2 defenders there on defend and defend. Both fullbacks on balance and defend. 2 holding strong CDMs there in holding and defend player roles. I don't know why that's reversed there to deep line playmaker, but holding has to be the 2 CDM instruction. Playmaker and balance for the cam. Left winger, inside forward and balance. And then right winger, inside forward again and roaming. Now this is what it looks like in game. A bit altered there to the defense. And look how well balanced this entire formation is. There's hardly any space really on the pitch anywhere. And having those 2 CDMs staying in that position, all working together defensively to get the ball back, the amount of interceptions I get using these tactics is absolutely unheard of. Honestly, defensively, guys, you will feel stronger than ever using these tactics. Again, massive thank you, guys, to Div10 Moment for allowing me to use these and review them. They were brilliant. They've helped me get into the elite division and also do well on FUT Champs Day and packing some nice cards as rewards. So these will help you out a lot, guys, no matter the budget. Let them know in the comments down below what's your current favorite formation to use right now, and more importantly, let me know how you get on with these new meta tactics post patch. There is the code over there in the middle of your screen. It's right there, guys. Thank you for watching today. Subscribe for more tactic help, and I'll see you on the next big video.